Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's George and I run an eBay business called George's Treasure Shed, and I buy and sell new and used items from all sorts of places really. I pick them up at charity shops, Jumble sales, car boots, Facebook Marketplace and things like that. So yeah, today we've got a Jumble sale. It's one I've been to a few times before. If you see my videos you would have seen I can pick up some decent bits here and everything's dirt cheap, so yeah, I always try and make sure that I get to them. So we're going to head there now. I'm going to grab a coffee and some breakfast. It's about 9 o'clock. It opens at 10, but you probably want to queue up about 9:30 because it does get busy. I'll get what footage I can, but it's pretty much like shoulder to shoulder in there, and obviously I'm focused on picking out the decent stuff. So it might be one of them where I just show you what I got afterwards, but I'll see what I can do. So stick around and we'll see you later on. Morning. Can I get a bacon and cheese wrap, please?
You can get a drink sweet out with that as well if you want. Yeah. 45p.
Yeah.
Orange water or a hot drink.
I'll get a cappuccino, please.
Cappuccino.
Thank you.
No worries.
Wow, right. I'm out of breath carrying all that lot. So I queued up, I was one of the first in. It's absolutely rammed in there. Spent £36. £6 on 6 pairs of shoes. Got Timberland, Adidas, everything in there. And then I did a big bundle price, £30 for all this. We've got a coin sorter, cat flap, Ted Baker, grow clock. So yeah, I'm going to empty the shoe bag and I'm going to go back in, but because I queued up and I was one of the first in, there was just tons of good stuff at a good price. So yeah, I'm going to empty these, go back in just to have a second browse, see if there's anything else. Okay, we're finished at the Jumble sale. I just went in for round 2. That is the busiest I've ever seen it and the best kind of Jumble sale I've ever been to, I think. I don't normally spend as much as I did. I spent £42 in total, including getting in. Got 6 pairs of shoes, whole IKEA bag stuff there, and then I just picked up these bits just now. So yeah, there was tons of good stuff and I thought I'd just make the most of it and grab everything I can. The shoes are all underneath all the clothes and there's just like rows of people, so they kindly let me go around the back. Otherwise I'm sure other people would have got these, but Timberland, Adidas, all £1 a pair. So yeah, happy days, some new sealed items. So very happy with that. Like I say, £42 including 50p to get in. I was in there for about half an hour in total. We'll get all this home, see what it's worth, and give you a bit of a closer look at what I picked up. Okay guys, it's the next day. I'm back from the Jumble sale. Obviously all the stuff's still in my car, but I needed to give the garage a good tidy out. So I've emptied my table. I've actually been through my store and delisted about 50 or 60 items of slow moving stock. Tidied up my racking a bit. Got some bubble wrap that arrived, and yeah, just had a bit of a sort because I've got all this new stock coming in, and then on Wednesday I'm picking up the carload from auction as well. So I've just picked out some of the weekend orders as well. Sort of little 14-inch CRT TV for £50. Cost me £3 at Car Boot. You probably saw it on one of the videos. And some other bits there. This leg raiser thing I got dumpster diving. It's gone for 15, I think. So got an empty tub, some electricals to test. But yeah, I'm getting there. I've been through these because this is sort of new stock to photograph, but some of it wasn't really relevant for eBay. Some of it's sort of just car boot fodder, or just I'm sick of seeing it, so I wanted to donate it. So I've been through and I've sorted, this is all decent clothing for eBay when I'm in the mood to photograph clothing. As you probably know, it's not my favourite thing to do, so that'll probably sit there for about a year. And some decent stuff in here. Desk lamp, got a Humax recorder, Panasonic CD player, Sylvanian families, more of this Rendale stuff, which I had a tea coffee sugar set there that sold, so I'll get that on. And so yeah, so all that's sorted for eBay. I've pulled out a load of stuff which is for my car boot pile. This is what I've got so far, but I haven't picked out all the 50 or 60 items that I've unlisted yet. I've done a few of my CDs and that, but I need to go through the clear storage boxes and pull out everything that I've unlisted. That'll also create a bit of space, and you've got to do it a couple of times a year just to free up space. It's alright having loads of stuff coming in, but if the slow moving stuff's not selling, then it needs to go. Okay guys, I've had my big clear out. I'm going to do this a bit differently. I've laid everything out here that I've got. Cost me, what did I say, £42, £41.50 and 50 pence to get in. So I've not researched much prices. I think I'm just going to go through it at the end or pop it up on the screen. But this is me looking at it for the first time with you without me doing any research, and then we'll have a look at the end. So we'll start this end. We've got 6 pairs of shoes. Now shoes are all £1 a pair. So I was having a good rummage. Like I said, they've got a mountain of clothes with loads of people, so I asked the people running it if I can go around the back and get under the tables and get to all the shoes. So I picked out some ones that I like the look of. We've got 2 pairs of Adidas. I think they're like AstroTurf trainers or training shoes or something. UK 9.5, so that's good size, and a UK 7, so that's good size. I thought for £1 a pair, can't go wrong. Should be able to get £15–20 on them. We have got, if I switch them about, we've got 2 pairs of this House of Cavani I've not had before, but I picked them up because I tend to do quite well with sort of men's formal wear shoes, and the wear, there was hardly any wear, so I picked these up for £1, size 10, like an ox blood kind of leather look. And then these ones are a bit higher up on the ankle, a nice brown with like a blue, not suede, but like a, don't know what you would call that. Yeah, size 10 again, so probably came from the same person. But my estimate on them, I'd say worst case sort of £20 a pair again. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do estimates off the top of my head, and if it's any different, I'll pop it up on the screen while I'm editing it. We've got some Timberlands. Now I picked these up and I didn't know they were Timberland, and then I saw the little logo there. They need a good clean, so I'll give them a scrub and maybe put them in the washing machine. But they're nice boots. What size are these? There's the tag. Need to have a bit of a closer look for the size. I might be able to see it when I've given them a wash. But again, should be able to get 20–25 on them. ISO dry, what are these? Mountain Warehouse. So they're like ISO dry, so it's like a Gore-Tex kind of thing. Walking boots. Again, these are worth picking up for £1. What size? They all seem to be decent sizes. UK 10, so a good size. Again, £20 worst case. So from a £6 investment on the shoes, yeah, should be close to about £100, I'd say. If you're looking at sort of £15 on them, 20 on them, 25, 20, you know, 8, yeah, £100, not too far off. So more than happy with that. I went through all the shoes and I picked out the best ones. There was no one else really looking at the shoes, which is good, because they couldn't get to them because of all the people at the clothes. I grabbed these from the general kind of stall. They had like a big sort of, the whole side of the room was all sort of general housewares and stuff like that. And then at the end there was like electronics and things. I saw this brand, Sennheiser, and I know that's worth picking up. So I grabbed them. I wasn't asking any prices. I basically just had my IKEA bag and I grabbed a few bits, gave it to the guy behind the stall, gave him my bag, and I was just picking bits. I was like, that's my bag, that's my bag. I'll see you at the end and we'll settle up a deal. That's the best way to do it with it being so busy. As soon as you see an item, grab it, you've secured it, it goes in your bag, rather than paying £1, 50p here and everywhere, and then by the time you get to the end of the table, it's gone. So Sennheiser in the bundle, they probably owe me about £1, and I should be able to get 20 on them. I do need to just test them. We have got a brand new and sealed tripod, which looks quite cool. I could keep this for myself. Again, it probably owes me about £2. I need to have a look at what it can do and if it's anything special and what it's worth. But if I'm selling it, I should be able to get 10 to 15 on that one. Now, this wing mirror. I went to the Jumble sale when I first started to go to, maybe about a year ago, and I bought exactly the same one. And I need to have a look at my eBay listings because it might be the other side of the car. So for some odd reason, I've had one wing mirror, maybe a left, and then a year later they're selling the right one. But I did some research into what car it's from. It probably owes me, I think he said, about £3-4. I think it's a Vauxhall Corsa VXR. Again, I'll look at my eBay solds. And I believe I got about £40 for that one. I think I listed it for about 50 and took an offer of 40. So that's good. We've got a couple of little Ted Baker bits. Owe me about 50p a piece. Not too sure on value. Probably bundle them up for a tenner. Again, I just like to pick up anything sort of electrical and new and sealed because it'll hold good value and it's easy to list on eBay and ship. We've got some car harness adapter lead for Jaguar X-Type. Owes me about 50p. Probably get £5 to £10. And we've got a HP 903 XL ink, brand new in its packet. It's even in the plastic packet from the shop, because normally you get them just in the cardboard. But that's still sealed from the shop. It's only got a warranty date of 2023, so that's good. Again, worst case, it owes me £1. It was probably about 50p. Should be able to get £15 to £20 on that one. So that's that half of the table. Apart from this big boy. I spotted this straight away. It's a pressure cooker. It's called a King Pressure King Pro, sorry. So yeah, it's got all these different settings. It needs a good clean. That was the first thing in my IKEA bag, and I think he said £3 for that one, so I was taking that all day long. Should be able to get 40 on that one when it's all cleaned and tested and everything. So that was a good pickup. So far we're sort of like our £42 investment, we're kind of like 140, 180, 210, 220, 230 say. So that half of the table, £230, and we've still got all this to deal with. Obviously take all your fees, promoted listings and everything off that. But yeah, we're doing okay. Moving on, I've got quite a few electrical items. There's loads of stuff that took my interest. EchoLink IR wireless infrared TV listening system. No idea on value on this one, not looked it up at all. I've not even opened it to see. It might be brand new and sealed, but obscure things like that. I know everything's cheap at the Jumble sale, so it's got to be worth more than what I've paid. Come on, Finley. Little man's due a nap. Oh, you got your dum-dum? You're going to have your nap. And Dad, I can do his video. Even though everyone loves watching you in the video. You're star of the show. Yeah, you can't have the camera. Soon you'll be able to film me. Let's give you a toy. Ooh, crocodile. You want him? Good boy. Okay, we will carry on. TP-Link. Powerline starter kits. Sold these before. Probably owes me about £3. Should be able to get 20 to 25 on them. Lifesaver smoke alarm. Brand new and sealed. 2-pack. Owes me about £1. Should be able to get £20 on that. Again, it's all sort of, you can kind of see the type of items I'm picking up. It's sort of electronics, things that people want and need, easy to photograph, easy to store. All these things are in boxes, you know. I got 2 of these brand new Catmate lockable cat flap. Probably only about £1 a piece. Probably get £10 to £12 a piece on them on eBay. Jean Patrick professional cookware toasted sandwich maker, silver. Interesting. Looks in really good condition, probably never used. What's the idea with that then? You make your toasty and then where'd you put it? You put it in the oven? Healthy cooking, non-stick. Oh, outdoors. Gas, electric, ceramic hobs as open fire while camping. Ah, that's a good idea. Feels really high quality metal. But yeah, you can make a little toasted sandwich while you're out camping. I would imagine £15 to £20, and it probably owes me about £2. We have got a grow clock. Now we were on the lookout for one of these ourselves for our little boy's room. Owes me about £2, and if I do sell it, should be able to get about 15. Not sure if it's got the book in it. Should we have a look? There we are. And it's got the little book with it and the power cable. Everything tends to be pretty good from these Jumble sales. It's for a cat charity, and the people are really good at making sure everything's alright. It's not like at Car Boot, it can be hit and miss. They tend to look at everything that's been donated. We have got a Casio scientific calculator. I've not had this model before, but you probably know I do pick these up. They do quite well when people are starting school and stuff. Casio FX83 GTCW. I normally have the grey ones that sort of slide on the cover. Owes me about 50p, should be able to get £8 to £10. We have got another sort of cooking implement, Dualit, the Vario sandwich cage. Transform the Dualit Vario toaster into a sandwich toaster with this versatile accessory. So it fits their brand toaster, and you just make toasted sandwiches with a little tool. Been opened, but again probably came from the same person. Yeah, looks in good nick. I'm sure I'll be able to get £15 or so on that one. Probably owes me about £1. When you break down £41 for all this, it's sort of like a couple of pound a piece on average. Next up, from the electronics bit again, we've got this Gadget Shop coin sorter. Now I've had similar stuff before. I did open it up and have a look. Looks in good nick. It's not like a high-end one, it's just one from like these gadget shops you see on the high street for like Christmas presents and things. Owes me a couple of pounds, and I should be able to get, I'd say 20 to 25 off the top of my head. You don't want to go to sleep, you want to be in the video more. People don't want to hear you crying, but it's working because they'll be able to see you a bit more. You're due a nap, little man. I've just changed your nappy, you've had a bottle. So we need to try and get you off to sleep. I'm nearly finished. Yeah, happy with that one. We've got the last two things. We've got this vintage Christmas ornament made by Maxim. You probably recognise, make sort of CD players and things like that. Fibre optic angel with colour changing lights. It says on the top, new one. Brand new in its bag with its power cord down there. Yeah, nice item. Probably not for this time of the year, but I'm quite happy to get it and list it anyway. Again, owes me a couple of pound, and I should be able to get 25, I'd say, for that one. Now this is an interesting one. This one I have done some research. They're very heavy. Clay canister set by Highmark. I can't work out what that says. Terraco? Like terracotta maybe? Natural terracotta clay. 4-piece, made in Italy. Now, this is when I went back in for the second time. And when I went to my car with the first lot, I just did a quick eBay search. Canister set Highmark. And it was coming back with Italy, Portugal. A set of 2 sort of painted ones were like £50–60. So I think I paid £3 for this. And they're natural terracotta, so they're unpainted. And I'm guessing, yeah, so there's a set of 4, so there's 2 big ones and the little ones are inside. But they're brand new, never used. So I'll be interested to get them out, get them photographed, and see what kind of value they hold. Clay canister set. Yeah, the whole box weighs about 5 or 6 kilos. But that might be a bit of a special one. That might be a lot of money. Maybe £60–80, even more, if the set of 2 is selling for about 50. So yeah, so what did we say? 100 and 140, 180, 190, 210, 220, 200 and Finley, 220, 230, 240, 250, 60, 70, 280, 290, 310, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 373, 95, and maybe 450, let's say. So £450 potentially, from a £42 investment. 450, let's take off 15%, so that's like 45, 55, 65, so that's 385, say 350 with promoted listings and things like that, and then take off your initial 42. That's potentially about £300 profit after all fees and after I've taken off my initial investment from this Jumble sale. So I'm more than happy with that. This is why I go to them all the time. There's one a month. I always prioritise it over a car boot or anything, because I'm guaranteed all this decent stuff. Some things just need cleaning up, some things need testing, some things need a bit of research, and some things can get straight over into my photo booth and get them listed onto my store. So there we go, guys. That's the end of my Jumble sale video. Hope you do enjoy these. If you do, leave me a comment down below. Hope you've been enjoying the channel recently. It's nice to see some new people commenting here and there. Until the next week video, we will see you soon. Take care. Bye.